Alright guys, what's going on? What's going on? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Kicking off another session here. We are looking at the 20th of, what are we, July 20th to the 24th is our weekly trade watch list. We're going to kick it off here. We're looking at obviously 2-minute chart of SPY. Pre-market just kicked off here. We're very, very early in the session. And what are you seeing? The fucking trap was imminent. Look at this shit. Yeah, last week, Friday, sold off, bounced, put this strong bullish reversal, consolidated for the rest of the week. Technically looking to tap that 322, 323, crack through it. Technically, it was just prime for it. What did the boys do? Let's just erase all of those gains, come right back down. Now, one of two things clearly are going to happen. This is just a squeeze in the making. They brought this back down here to this level of demand, and they're going to reverse this thing back up to crack through this 323 level, or this is going to get fucking demolished. I'm going to come back down here again. So, nobody has a crystal ball, guys. No one truly knows what's going to happen, but those are the two scenarios. So look for this level right here. Actually, let's just put this 1 second. Look for that level right there to hold. Look for continue selling to come down to this demand zone, scoop up what they need, and have this reversal. If you start to see this gap getting filled, know that this thing's going to crack and we're going to run through. However, if this 319 gets taken out and we start to push lower lows, lower lows, lower lows, the fucking trap is on. All right, so just be very, very well. So going into this week's session, you're gonna have a lot more clear direction after this afternoon is pretty much after the morning session is underway. Call it lunchtime. You're gonna probably see what's gonna happen if we're gonna crack through and start to come down here. If this was all just a trap or not. So be very, very cautious about trading the opening range break right now. You know, if you do, obviously book your profits along the way. That's it. All right, guys. So let's kick it off here. We got ABT. It's a continuation, day two continuation to the upside. No resistance. Obviously, you know, it had a pretty significant run. That being said, market is selling off. But this is healthcare. This is obviously, you know, due to virus runnings. So it could be a positive and crack through that 100. But as you guys know, 100 is a significant level, right? It's a very significant level. So a lot of profit taking was happening up here. Everybody that was holding down here definitely took profits up here. So be careful on the traps. If you see this break above, let it hold, let it trend, let it truly close and hold above before you hop in. If you're going to hop in on the crack, keep your stop very, very close. You might get stopped out a couple of times if it continues to trade higher. Just be cautious with this one. All right, let's see the volume step in. All right, next up, BNTX. Solid run, guys. We had this, obviously, last week was very significant for us. We had this nice, very solid bullish move here into the close, gapped up through resistance that we had here. Next line in the sand is 105 for us. But remember, 100 is always a significant level. So right now it's trading at 90. It's pretty much in between the highs and lows of pre-market. We want to see 92 get taken out. 92 get taken out. We like it to 100. So we definitely going to keep a very significant eye on BNTX and going to manage this thing nicely. Don't get caught right at the gate, all right? Give it a little bit of time. Let it settle down because once it look what it's been doing, obviously, right? Look what it's been doing. This is obviously a little accumulation action. Little opened up, gapped up, came right back down, and then just ripped. So let it settle down in the morning. Let it see if it's going to curl, take out the U break, and we're going to actually put up, it's a new setup for us, we're going to put up for you guys shortly. But look for the pause in the morning, look for the curl, and then looking to take up highs. If that occurs, get heavy on the situation. Next to BRI, we're looking at it's a gap down, looking at a kind of a day two continuation. From obviously Friday, sold off quite hard and tried to do this gap fill, but then just got sold off. So this seller absorbed all of that shit right here. So this guy's still selling. If this gets taken out, you know it's on. All right, 3670, not far from here. But let's zoom out a little bit, show you what we're looking at. obviously that level can come right down here. All right, so we can be looking at 34, 35, right? That being said, just be cautious with it. Don't get caught in the traps, but we like this thing to the downside. FISV, day 2 continuation, 105.34 is the first price target. Then call it 110 for the second. It's selling off a little bit, but it had a pretty significant run Friday, so not too surprised. Look for around this 101, 102 level to hold if we have a little bit of a pullback this morning. And if it holds and trades nicely around that level, put on some risk to the break to the upside. Myrna, it's gapping up pre-market, but it ran right into the 100 level. Had a monster run last week, so we definitely like it. Obviously, it was great for us last week. We definitely like it, but again, don't get caught in this one. All right, this can run obviously much further, but it had a significant run already, and again, it broke. It's coming to a very significant level. Obviously, that's why it ran into resistance at that 100 level. So that being said, look how it's going to trade in the rest of the pre-market session. If you start to see 100 get taken out, holding above, then it's going to rip. All right. So look for higher prices in mRNA if this holds above 100. And it's got to trade. Remember, this is now support. This 95.35 is now support. That was resistance. So if it breaks through that down here, forget about it. All right. If it comes down here, starts to hold, you can use it at a little bit of risk to the upside. All right. NKLA, this is crap. Obviously you saw what was going on. Let's show you big picture a little bit. And kind of ran up, traded sideways and dumped out. It's coming right into its support zone, but we have a target of 40. Pre-market highs, pre-market lows. Pre-market lows get taken out, we're going to 40. That's a very high probability, so we like that. It's hype, right? It's a lot of hype on this one. So again, don't get caught though. It could be the boys, positioning, trying to get some more shares, but again, this is pretty significant drop for that type of accumulation. So won't be too surprised one bit if we see 40 in this week's session. PGR, very significant last week as well. Had a little bit of accumulation into the close. Actually, last pretty much afternoon session of Friday's trading. It's kind of stuck in between this channel. We have this obviously level of support that it was bouncing off of, and obviously the highs. So we like it day 2. We like it because there's no resistance. It's an insurance company in the States, quite large. So we're going to see if 87 gets taken out. If 87 gets taken out and holds with volume, remember, then we're going to look to the upside. But it's financial services, and financial services usually follow SPY. So that being said, just wait on this one. All right, just wait on this one because there's a probability that it's going to crack through, and because it ran quite nicely. It's been running quite nicely, so there's a lot of profit to be taken. So it's a very high probability it can just curl back down. But again, just wait for it. All right. All right, guys, this is what we got going on. We got the 7/4 of the session. Might look at this stuff. Look at these for the week. And that's it, guys. If we have any changes, we'll definitely put up some more videos for you. So hope you guys had a great weekend. Let's make some money this week, guys. All right, and always listen. As always, respect your stops. Be very, very patient, guys. All right, any question, reach out to us. All right, have a good one.
Remember to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of our trading videos.